we've taken control of our digital assets. Before, our assets were controlling us, I think. We sit under the Dunedin City Council. Promoting Dunedin is a great place to live, work, study, visit and do business.
Dunedin joined Brandkit back in 2018. And the key reason they did that is that, like most destination brands, the challenge is how do we tell our brand story consistently and globally.
Brandkit had already been chosen as the tool, mainly because I think it was the industry standard really. But I was here before Brandkit rolled out, so I did witness firsthand what some of the challenges were. It's, just sort of management of your assets and brand consistency, licensing issues, distribution, all of that sort of stuff with digital assets that just takes up time and is real niggly, and because digital's so important these days.
In Dunedin's case, they definitely had content in many different places, scattered across departments and across hard drives and various other places. So it did take them some time to get everything together. But once they had it organised internally, then the onboarding process and the upload of content into the Brandkit system is very quick.
It was almost like we sort of wiped the slate clean and started again. We wanted to sort of take hold of the brand, like it was a bit everywhere. So we had a good idea of how we wanted to structure Brandkit. So transferring that over to Brandkit was actually really, really easy. Internally, it's well loved throughout the whole council. It's really good because there's kind of the way you can set up Brandkit in a million different ways. It's sort of limitless really. So we've got sort of a staff license set up, so we have a whole bunch of content on there that we wouldn't necessarily want to be consumer facing. It's more internal. So anyone with a council email will see that, but anyone without it won't. So in a way, it's kind of two tools in one really. It's a great internal resource, but other departments in the council are also using those front-facing assets as well, which is better all around. It just sort of tightens up that whole Dunedin brand and ensures that they're sort of using sort of high-quality on-brand imagery as well.
The great thing with Dunedin is they now have this fabulous visual library which can be accessed by literally anyone that wants to tell a Dunedin story. And they've seen some fantastic results, including global coverage from people using content.
What surprised me is how far and wide it's stretched and the opportunities that it's given us that we probably wouldn't have had. And I think that's because we just had so many images, so many good images, and they're just easily accessible. So it's made it easier to manage assets and take control of the brand and licensing, increase volume, increase opportunities, and make distribution easier.